Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video because we are going to do a full face of drugstore makeup. What inspired me to do this video today was quite a long time ago. I want to say a couple months, 3 months ago maybe. At work we got in the new Maybelline Nudes of New York palette. This is the latest palette that Maybelline has come out with. It's full of beautiful nude shades, and so I've been using this kind of like every day for when I go to work. So I already knew that the shades blended out well, they're pigmented, but I haven't put it to the ultimate artistry test yet. So I want to see how that works and turns out today. I will say I did this eye already and I am highly impressed with this formula. I hated the Maybelline formula previously. I did not like the Maybelline formula at all. But they have certainly 150% upped their game because I actually had zero issues creating this. So highly impressed so far. So let's do this eye and really put it to the test and see what we think of it. And I figured while I'm at it, I may as well just do a full face of drugstore makeup that you can find at your local drugstore. So if you want to see what I come up with and how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So one thing I wish that this palette had was a black. Like I almost kind of, these two shades, like this big one and this one are so similar. I wish that this one was a black, just to really get that depth and dimension in the look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by just using a random black eyeshadow. I have this one out of my NYX Mystic Petals eyeshadow palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the black shade and I'm going to start sketching out the outline for this look. By the end of the look, you're really not going to be able to see this black that we lay down, but I just really like having that deep, dark, smoky dimension. So now that we just have that random black eyeshadow laid down, I'm going to go into this deep maroon shade right here, and I'm going to stamp it pretty much right over top of the black to start adding color to this look. And now on a little BH Cosmetics little blending brush, I'm going to go into this shade in the palette right here. And I'm going to use this to really start blending the outer edges. Wow, it is literally so hot. I am sweating so bad. Now I'm just going to go in with a Morphe JH40 brush into this shade right here, and we're going to use this to blend out that last shade. Now on the little BH Cosmetics blender, I'm just going to go back in with the previous light brown shade and just re-intensify it just a little. Now next on my little BH Cosmetics blender, I'm going to go into this shade in the palette right here. And I'm just going to run this along the edges of where the darkest shade and the lighter shades meet. I'm actually in shock at how well these shades blended out and blended together. I'm really impressed by this, actually. I'm What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go off camera and cut my crease, and I will be right back to show you what I do on the lid. Just finished cutting my crease, so now I'm going to go in with this beautiful shimmering shade in the palette right here. And I'm going to place this on the inner third of the eyelid space. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful gold shade in the palette right here, and we're going to put this on the middle third of the eyelid space. This is such a pretty shade. And now I'm going to go in with this beautiful copper shade in the palette right here, and I'm going to put this on the outer third of the eyelid space. Like, look at that. I am highly impressed by this. Wow. And now I'm just going to go back in with this light brown shade right here, and I'm going to start blending the outer edge. And now I'm going to go in with the red, and I'm going to do the same thing. And now I'm going to go in with the deep maroon shade, and we're going to do the same thing. Now I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just going to draw a thick line above the upper lash line. I'm just going to go in and do my face makeup before I go in and finish the eyes and put the finishing touches on them. For primer today, I'm going in with one of my favorites, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This just smooths out the skin so nicely and just gives such a perfect base for makeup. And now I'm going to give myself a spray of the NYX Dewy Setting Mist. It's so hot in this room and I can't have my fan going while I'm filming. So that just felt so good. Oh my goodness. And now for foundation, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 425. This is really no surprise. This is one of my all-time favorites. Concealer, I'm going in with my favorite drugstore concealer, the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer in the shade Light Honey. Like I said in my favorites video, this stuff is incredible. It's replaced all my high-end concealers. And now I'm going to cream contour with my other favorite product from the drugstore. It's the Catrice Triangle Artist Contour Stick in Warm Brown. So I'm just going to go place this along the perimeters of my face just to really sculpt it out. Now to set everything in place, since it's really hot and I'm really sweaty, we need to set this base in place. So I'm going to go in with my favorite from the drugstore. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair Light. This powder's absolutely incredible. I do like my Dermablend one better, but I mean, you really can't beat this one for the brace. Now I'm just going to warm up my skin a little bit more using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer from the drugstore. As you can tell, I've been through so many of these. I love the coconut summery smell. I just love the undertone that it has. It's so nice. And now for blush, I'm going to go in with my favorite one from the drugstore, the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It's this beautiful peachy pink. Oh, like look at that. And it just gives such a nice glow to the skin too. And for highlight today, I'm going to use my all-time favorite drugstore highlighter. It's the Pixi Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise. As you can tell, mine is disgusting because it's been used so much. And I'm just mixing the two shades together. Oh, like, look at that. It's so pretty. Now I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm going to go into the gold side, and I'm just going to use this to highlight the inner corner of my eye. Just to really make the eye pop. And now for lips today, I'm going to go in with the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in Tea Time. And I'm going to line the lips with it. These lip liners, they're great, by the way. Again, you can't beat the price of them either. Now, this formula from the drugstore is what surprised me the most. So my all-time favorite liquid lipstick from the drugstore are the Pixi Matte Last liquid lipsticks. The formula on those are unbeatable for drugstore pricing. Absolutely love them. But this highly surprised me. It's the Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick. It is a very lightweight formula. It smells delicious. And it lasts a really long time on the lips as well. But yeah, I was highly surprised and impressed by this formula considering how affordable they are. Oh, this is such a pretty color. I don't really know if it goes with this look though. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Now I'm gonna go and work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna start out by going in with the dark maroon shade again. And I'm just gonna run this along the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with that red shade. And I'm just gonna blend that out. You know what, even though I wanted to rock this pink lip so well, what I'm gonna do with the eyeliner, I don't think it's gonna match. So I'm just gonna go over top of it with the Pixi Bare Beauty liquid lipstick, just to tone down the pink. Now I'm just gonna jazz this look up a little bit. I'm gonna do a bit of a sparkly liner. So I'm gonna go in with this duochrome purple shade in the NYX Mystic Petals palette. And I'm just gonna use this as my eyeliner. Honestly, loving how this is looking. I'm just gonna put on a lash and I'll be right back. I'm back and this is what the finished look looks like. I put on some lashes and then I also decided to completely remove that lip and go over top with the Pixi Bare Beauty. Even with the Pixi over top of that pink, it was still pulling a little too pink for this look, I feel like. And now I am obsessed with how this look came together. And the star of the show in this video was definitely this guy right here. This guy pleasantly surprised me. This is the first palette from Maybelline that I have actually got along with really well. The shimmers are beautiful, the mattes blended super easily. I got a tiny bit of fallout, but really not that much at all. So especially if you're a beginner in makeup, I highly recommend this palette from the drugstore. It's super affordable, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this full-on drugstore tutorial today. If you guys like this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.